Little Miss Recap contains adult language and is intended for entertainment purposes only. Hey guys, welcome to Little Miss Recap. I'm Amye, and today I am minus Amanda and plus Kimberly.
Yay! I am also Amye. No,
I know,
which one of us is
guys.
Amye? We do this every time.
I have Kimberly from Date with Dateline. You know her and love her from her coverage of all the Dateline stuff, but also Pink Shade.
Yeah, I'm a regular like you.
We had to laugh because so Amanda is out next week, and so is Kimberly.
Mm-hmm.
And so I had planned to ask you to sub for Amanda like weeks ago, right? So I asked you to cover, and you're like, yeah, but I have to do it before I leave. You're going to see Taylor Swift, which we'll talk about in a minute. And I'm like, okay, well, let's do it like the week before, like early. And then Mary Payne messages me and she's like, can you cover for Kimberly next week? I'm like, wait a minute. I'm just going to stop you right there.
Yeah.
Like, this is getting weird.
I was really just flying to Canada so I could get away from this episode. And instead, you pulled me in.
I'm always looking for something for us to do together because everybody says we sound the same.
I know. I don't really hear it now, but when I listen to the episode, I hear it.
Really?
A little. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But I don't really like listening to myself, and I don't mind listening to you.
We've done Hey Bunky before.
Yes.
Together. Yeah. But you've never been here.
I don't think so.
No, this is your first time.
I'm just a fan.
Oh, isn't that cute? Tell everyone where you're going. You're going to see our girl.
I'm going to see our girl in for the very last show of the tour in
the Eras tour.
Yeah, in Vancouver. And I've never been to Canada. I've always wanted to go. If anyone is there and has recommendations, I know it's going to be rainy. I'm not used to that. I live in Southern California.
Are you going by yourself?
Yes.
Oh my God, that's going to be so fun.
I never even travel by myself either. So this is just very new for me, but I decided to do something insane and spend way too much money and I'm freaking out.
I will tell you that I am a very limited traveler. Like, I just haven't been many places in my life. Growing up, we didn't travel a lot. I never had a lot of money as an adult to travel.
Mm-hmm.
But I traveled by myself quite a few times for work. But it was like it's not the same because you're meeting people there.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I've gone to CrimeCon by myself, but I'm meeting many people there.
Right.
This is just me. But I think, from what I've heard from people, it becomes addicting because you get to do whatever you want. You don't have to deal with anybody else's drama. You just are on your own timeline, no pressure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited.
I think I would like that. That sounds very nice.
Yeah.
So it's funny you talk about traveling because I'm looking to book a trip to LA.
Oh.
I want to come out there in the spring to meet a few people, to maybe have a backdoor friend meetup. I'm not sure yet.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm looking at places. And of course, like, I do Airbnb, right?
Yeah.
For a weekend. I don't even look in the I need to be looking at the ocean or right next to it. Like, it's not even an option for me.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at all these places and I found like this place. I don't know what part of town it was in. West Hollywood, maybe.
Okay.
And it was like pretty reasonable. And it had an infinity pool.
No.
Well, no, but it had an infinity pool. And I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
The infinity pool's on a fucking cliff.
Yeah.
Nope.
That's how we do it.
Nope. I'm like, what if an earthquake happens while I'm in the infinity pool?
You'll be fine.
No. Can't do it. Then there's like these nice places that are like a whole view of the city. I'm like, no, can't do anything that high. I'm terrible.
Okay. No, are lots of cliffs here. There's lots of falling rock signs. You'll see falling rock, mudslide warnings, signs everywhere.
I've been to San Diego. I've been up the coast to as far as like Huntington Beach, I think.
Okay.
I've been to San Francisco and I've been to Monterey.
Okay.
But I have never been to LA.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So is it more dramatic, cliffy stuff there?
Yeah. But not inland, just.
Right.
Well, yeah, no, inland too. There is some.
Well, of course I'm looking like near Malibu.
Right. Whoa. That's very cliffy. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
No. Mm-mm.
I just left LA. So I'm now back in Orange County. where I grew up.
Have you ever been to New York City?
Yes.
Have you ever driven into New York City?
No, I've only flown into New
Okay.
York.
So
Oh,
when
well,
you
when I was a kid, yeah, because I was born in Virginia, so we would
Okay, so
go.
when you drive into New York City, when you go through the Lincoln Tunnel and you're like coming from Jersey and going into the Lincoln Tunnel, you get a snapshot of, I think it's Hoboken or Jersey City right there.
Mhm.
There are houses hanging on the cliff. And I'm always like, "Oh, I could never live in those
You're putting a
houses."
lot of trust in the architects and the
Yeah.
construction people and the
Yes.
engineers.
And I think that's part of my problem. I don't know if it's because I'm a Gen Xer or I just don't trust anybody.
Yeah,
I'm like, that guy could have been drunk the day he designed that.
totally.
Can I ask real quick? We will get into the recap, guys, but I never get to chat with Kimberly, so I'm going to ask her the ultimate question
Mm.
that I'm sure you get a lot.
Yeah.
Did you watch the new John Bonet doc and Who Killed John Bonet Ramsey?
So I was just talking to Mary Payne about this because I haven't seen it yet. Um, I landed on the brother the last time I watched a series of shows
Which
about
was
it.
probably in 2016
When,
on CBS.
all of those, the CBS one.
Yes.
And Mary Payne knows the person who produced that one, but now she says she doesn't think she did it and he did it. And she said the new one sort of makes it the case for an intruder, which is
Yes.
shocking to me.
Yes. I will tell you, I flipped. Our coverage came out last week by the time people hear this. I flipped. I was always camp Patsy did it.
Mhm.
And I have totally flipped. I think it's
That's
an intruder.
crazy. And so
Mhm.
I was concerned about the note. Like the note is the longest thing I've ever seen. It's like
Mhm.
it's like War and Peace. But if someone just messaged us that like they knew that they were going to be out at a Christmas party so they could take their time to write a really long note and then we're waiting in the house.
And two, about the note. So like two, maybe three major things happened in this documentary that flipped me. Number one is John Ramsey, and these things were corroborated by other people, confirmed that the police were misleading the press on purpose. And
Mm.
they have people on record under deposition saying this. Okay. So they were leaking shit to make the Ramseys look guilty to try to get them to confess, to put pressure on them.
To try to get the Ramseys to confess.
Yeah. The second thing is, and guys, just trigger warning, skip ahead like 2 minutes if you don't want to hear this, but they went through the autopsy in detail and the torture that this little girl went through, including sexual assault with a foreign object.
Mm.
I'm like, if you like smack your kid too hard and they bump their head and they die, you're not going to do all that
Not
to cover
to
this
that
up.
extent. No.
No. And the third thing was they played the recordings between Michael Tracy, who was the BBC reporter, and that John Mark Carr.
Mm-hmm.
And he was talking in detail to Michael Tracy about what he did to her. And I don't even know if that necessarily means he's guilty. Like he could just be delusional. But it made me think somebody like him did this. Somebody with a sense of like grandiosity and like took a lot of detail and thought they had a relationship with the family and the victim.
Mm-hmm.
It was like when I was listening to him, I'm like, this guy probably wrote that note or somebody just like him. And he was well educated because he was a teacher.
So
So I'm like,
the misnomer that the handwriting on the note was hers, the mom's, is not true.
not true. They did 2 Secret Service handwriting analysis people said no, wasn't her. And they knew that early on.
That's
And they
crazy.
also knew within like a couple days that the DNA excluded the family and they never released that. And one thing I always heard about this case was no snow, no footprints in the snow, right?
Mm-hmm.
There was no snow. And they have crime scene photos showing no snow outside the house.
So this is really a case of police corruption and going after the wrong people
And I think it
lying.
was and I think it was a perfect storm because I think the Ramseys didn't help themselves
No, they definitely
by
didn't.
appearing aloof and, lawyering up right away. Like they did not help themselves. But I don't know. It's wild. You should watch it.
Just to be clear, you should lawyer up if you are being accused.
100%. 100%. Yes. So John got a tip. John says he got a tip early on from somebody he worked with who knew somebody inside the Boulder Police Department who said, they're looking at you, get a lawyer.
Yeah.
And that's why he lawyered up.
I
It's
mean,
good.
he's at CrimeCon like every year. He's
I know.
always
Did you
there.
ever meet him?
No, but I've gone to one of the panels. It's very strange because the camp is so divided and people, they really have to screen the questions because
Okay.
they don't want anyone to ask anything really rude or inappropriate or like,
Yeah.
did you and your wife do this?
Right.
You know, I know
Yeah.
she's dead. Did you know?
Your wife's dead. You can tell us now.
Yes.
Did she do it? Yeah. No, it was interesting. Really, those three things I think were paramount in changing my
Okay,
mind.
I'm gonna watch it. What is it on?
Netflix. You could download it for the plane.
Okay, for my trip, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think every time something comes out, I'm like, "Is there gonna be new information? How could there possibly be new
It's recency
information?"
bias, right? Like
Yeah.
everything we hear, we believe.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I watched several ones, and the only one I believed was the CBS one, and I was like,
Okay.
"That seems plausible."
Yeah. Yeah.
They did
So
that test where they were hitting the pig or whatever.
we want an update
Yeah.
once you do watch it.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So do you want to talk about this season of Before the 90 Days? How you feeling about it? Are you checked in, checked out? You still loving it? What's going on?
I'm checked in, but I do feel like Mary Payne gives me the worst couples to do.
Who are you in charge of? I forget.
I'm in charge of Brian, and
So am I.
I hate Brian with, like,
Hate him.
every fiber. Brian, my hatred of Brian is what's keeping me alive, and I think will power me through 2025.
Like my hatred of Cody Brown.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
Very similar.
Yeah.
Who I also hate, but I haven't
Mhm.
been watching this season. I've just been listening to people, so it's, like,
Mm.
not as I get too fiery when I watch it. Also, it's just so much sitting around in lawn chairs talking. I can't.
Yeah.
Um, so but I'm happy for all the women except Mary. I hate Mary. I mean, sorry, I hate Mary and Robin.
Oh yeah,
I
you have to hate Robin.
yeah, I know, Mary is getting redemption.
Mm.
Maybe. I'm still not over the wet bar. For I'm on
I
a little constant
gave
wet bar.
Mary Brown a lot of my money this year, and I'm not doing it again this year. I
You
joined Worthy Up like an idiot.
you did?
I did, and I've got nothing from it. So I'm having a contest. Guys, I announced it in Facebook group. I'm doing a 12 Days of Christmas contest where I'm giving away my $300 to my fans,
I love
to
it.
our listeners, rather than to give it to Mary Brown again.
Oh, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. You're
Yeah.
like, Robin Hood.
Well, actually, it's their money. I'm giving it back to them.
Yeah, that's I don't know where my
They pay
analogy
the
was
bills
going.
here. I'm just their puppet.
I hate Loren, but I am not in charge of Loren. But there was somehow I started to think I was in charge of taking notes on Loren. So
Oh.
I started taking notes on Loren, and then we would record, and then she would start talking about Loren.
And you were like,
and I was like, why did I waste all my time taking notes on Loren? And it happened like 3 weeks in a row. I kept thinking I was in charge of Loren.
he's the worst. He's the worst. I also have Sunny and Bea. Do you have them?
No, thank God, because her voice to me, and I hate being a person that criticizes another woman's voice.
Sure.
It's so painful for me. It's so,
Is
and
it as
I know
painful as
how
Tiger Lily?
it's like Tiger Lily, but it's higher. And I have been criticized for my voice
Same.
by Shirley MacLaine.
Oh,
Did she come after you?
no. Just millions of anonymous people. Not millions. 10 anonymous
10.
people.
Yeah, me too. 10. Those same 10. Yeah, Shirley MacLaine made me cry once because she was so mean about my voice and said it was hurting her ears.
I think I heard you tell that story.
I will never get over it.
Yeah, I think I've heard you talk about this.
So, but Vea's voice bothers me. Tiger Lily and Adnan, insufferable. Just Google something before you marry someone. That's all we're asking.
That's all we're asking.
It's not a big ask.
We call it like Tiger Lily discovers misogyny.
Every week she's like, wait, women aren't treated fair in this world? Every single week. I think she has like memento brain. Like she keeps like waking up and then realizing that women are not treated fair.
Yes.
It's never heard of this.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Niles and Matilda are the only ones I'm rooting for.
I love them too. And I liked Vanya. I hated Bojo,
Oh, he's terrible.
but I loved Vanya. And I also am in charge of Joe and Magma, as
Yep.
he says, or Magna.
We call her Magda because I just combined the two because he's
He's
Mary Payne thinks he's cute,
no.
and I
See,
don't get that.
okay. Mary Payne said to me today when I said Jovi was cute, she said, "You only think he's cute because you haven't grown up down here around all these boys." Well, I'm going to say she hasn't grown up here around all the Joeys. I could spit and hit 10 Joeys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
no.
Yep.
Not cute to me.
No,
Not at all.
not me either.
All right. So are you ready to dive in?
I'm so ready.
I only have 3 pages of notes. I don't do very detailed.
Great.
We'll get through it. Okay. So we're going to start with Vanya, who is now in the single life, apparently. And
she should be. I said to Mary Payne they should switch people half season. Do like a little cartoon emoji and she walks off the screen, and then you just cut to the single life and she walks onto the screen.
Yeah, but then we might get Renee.
Oh, that's true.
We don't want her.
No.
So she has a date to go kayaking, and she's matched with the guy called Uda, but it failed. And so now she's matched with a guy named Yoshko, and he's hot and buff, and they have a great conversation. I said, he looks a little meatheady for my taste.
Yeah, but she's into the
But she's into him.
Thick, hairy thighs.
Yeah, and Bojo wasn't built like that.
No.
No, not at all. So she's like, he's so hot and the chemistry is off the charts. And I wrote, meanwhile, he looks like he can't be bothered to be here.
No.
Like he's driving down the road like, oh, is my car too dirty for you? Sorry. I thought I threw out that big gulp. And she's like, oh my God. It's like a Darcy and Stace situation. Like, oh, he's so hot. Oh, the energy is just
so much chemistry.
Yeah.
It's so like sitting next to a potato.
So they get to the beach and they strip down, and she says he has the perfect bubble butt. She loves European men who don't mind wearing a Speedo. And then real deadpan, he goes, I like her positive vibes and her energy, and her body is spectacular, and she is turning me on a lot.
Is he a robot? Is he getting robot wood? Is that what's happening?
So he's getting dressed and they joke about seeing his dick. And I thought this part was funny because she's like, they have nude beaches here. Like, what's the matter? And he's like, that's right. It's a free country. And I thought, that is a statement. We here in America tend to think we are the people of it's a free country. As we know, it's not, and it's becoming less and less free.
Absolutely.
And try to walk down the beach naked and see what happens to you.
Yeah. We are very uptight in terms of like nudity and swearing on TV, but you can blow people up on TV.
Yeah. Yep. So they hug and he gets a boner and he tells her about it and they make out and they keep making out. And then he's like, do you feel my excitement?
He had first said something about shrinkage and I was like, does he know Seinfeld? Or is it just, no, I think that's just a universal term now. But he won me over with the shrinkage reference.
Yeah. And then they're going back to her place and she's like, oh, by the way, I was conceived in Split. Did you know that? And I'm like, that's an odd fact to share. She tells him about her reason for being here and the cameras right in front of them pointed at them. Like, yeah, you probably have to explain this at some point. And I thought, what a weird story to be like, by the way, yeah, we matched on Tinder and we hooked up, but this camera crew's going to come with me because I came here to meet another guy and that didn't work out. And
would you have said to him the reason it didn't work out is because he wasn't attracted to me?
No, I would have been like, well, he had a 1-inch dick and I wasn't interested.
Right.
Or
he thought I was too hot and
he couldn't keep up with me.
He couldn't keep up with me. He got insecure about how hot I was. So
they start eating and Yoshiko tells her he's fostering a 1-year-old baby.
I was shocked.
This was random as fuck. And he says in the last few years, he's been feeling the urge to be a dad and he wanted to look for a surrogate, but that's illegal in Croatia.
Wow.
Wow.
It should be illegal here too.
Give it time.
Give it time.
She thinks this is admirable, but she's open to it. She's like, oh, maybe. And then she says, like, things start to turn And eventually she's like, well, I don't know how much he'd be able to come and see me if he has a 1-year-old.
Yeah, she's like, I'm open to being a stepmom, but whoa,
Mm-hmm.
a little fast moving. I'm
Mm-hmm.
open to being a stepmom to his child that I've never met, but
Yeah.
it'll be hard to be long distance.
It's weird.
I thought it was going so great. She seemed like really impressed in how much love and compassion that shows for a man to do that by himself. And then
Yeah.
she starts overthinking it.
Well, and I tried to think, like, how would I react to this? And I would be immediately suspicious.
Like he's a pervert.
No, no. Like,
I guess I'm the one that's suspicious.
I don't like if he was a pervert. Oh, this is gonna get dark. I think he would adopt like a 7-year-old, not an infant.
You don't know.
But I would think he has a baby mama, and this is really his kid, and he's just not telling her.
Oh,
That's what I would think.
interesting.
But I've watched too much of this shit. I'm tainted after Love After Lockup. I can never trust anyone.
That's hilarious that you think he has a hidden baby mama
Mhm.
and he is going with this elaborate
Well,
story of
it's a
fostering.
brilliant way to explain why you have this baby.
Why couldn't you just say, I was in love with this woman, we were getting married, but then she died? Just kill her off. She got
like
hit by
like what's
a
his name?
bus.
Like what's his name on The Other Way? Josh and Lily. Josh said
Yes.
he had a fiance who died.
Yes, she died. She just dropped dead. Yeah.
Hey everyone, stay tuned. Little Miss Recap will be right back after these words. Amanda.
Amy.
For our sponsor, Lumi Gummies today, I have an idea. I think we should do a rapid fire bonus round. Which 90-day celebrity stars need a Lumi Gummy or have taken a Lumi Gummy maybe?
Okay. Madeline.
Oh, I have her on my list too. Manon. Manon could really use indica.
Yeah, to calm her the fuck down.
Calm down a little bit.
I think Jenny could use a sativa to maybe up the energy a little bit. 'Cause there's none there.
Funny you mentioned Jenny. I have Sumit's aunt can use one to
definitely
chill out a little bit.
She definitely could use one. This is a wild card. Florian could use one. I don't know what I don't know what variety.
Yeah,
but
maybe
I feel
he
like
needs a hybrid.
I feel like Florian on a gummy would be good.
Yeah. I also have Dylan's mom from Dylan and Patia.
Yeah.
And I have Luke's dad of Luke and Madeline.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
And we can use Lumi Gummies as well.
Yes.
Yes.
All the time.
Consistent, mellow, and super delicious, Lumi Gummies are specifically designed to make you feel good, not stoned. Whether you're looking for an end-of-the-day de-stressor, a midday mood boost, or help getting the best sleep ever, Lumi Gummies has a strain that's right for you. So, Amanda, our flavor that we like a lot in this home is the sour strawberry cookie hybrid.
Ooh, is it particularly sour?
It's not super sour because I don't like sour things.
Yeah, I don't either.
But I just find that it's the perfect blend of up and down. It's right in the middle.
Nice.
But you feel good. I really like it.
I'm a hybrid girly myself, and I'm going to go with the watermelon sorbet because I do enjoy watermelon, and it's just a nice, cool, chill evening of watching TV.
You know what I need to do? I need to take one before Sister Wives comes out. Before I meet my arch nemesis in the ring.
Yes. I think it would help you a great deal. I think it would help Cody Brown a great deal.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Guys, Lumi Gummies are available nationwide. Go to lumigummies.com. That's LUMI gummies.com. Use code Little Miss Recap for 30% off your order. That is Lumi Gummies, LUMI gummies.com. Code Little Miss Recap. Lumis.com. Code Little Miss Recap. It's 30%. And the link is in the show notes if you guys need it. All right, Sunny and Bea. Oh, these two. So they're having breakfast amongst the monkeys. And she says, last night I chose Sunny, and I hope we can get past this. And Sunny says, I have the jealousy problem. I can't help it. And he's like, Rory wants to keep you safe, but I will keep you safe. And she's like, I don't think it's fair that I should have to choose. She's always like talking like she's blowing so much breath out with each word.
Look at her lungs.
And she says, okay, I'm going to pick you and I'm going to text Rory and tell him to leave. Now, what was your thought on them at the pool hall? Because I thought Rory was okay.
Yeah, Rory was fine. I mean, he wasn't really smiling or anything. It was Sonny who came in with attitude.
Yeah. Sonny gets this look in his eyes like he's gonna fire start her and just
I
burn
could barely
everybody to
see
the
his
ground.
eyes because of the eyebrows.
Yeah, true.
Eyebrow.
So now he says, now Sonny's like, well, I should really like make peace with Rory before he leaves. So they go to this nature preserve.
Yeah, I want to go.
I would too, but I don't know if I'd want to have like a peace summit there. Do you know
No.
what I mean? So they're
You,
there.
you make it like, look at how the two lion kings are, not fighting, and their two tribes are being joined together at this peace summit, Camp
Yes.
David Accord, and here we are.
Yeah. Maybe that's the problem in the world. Maybe we need to take a few of these leaders and put them like go to Great Adventure like Six Flags and go through the safari together.
Yeah.
And then you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Or you
And
can
if
go to
someone
San
gets
Diego
eaten
Zoo.
off by a wildebeest, then Darwinism.
Hey, whatever. So they're at the reserve. Rory's meeting them there. There's a lot of awkward silence. Sonny's like, "Did you get your plane ticket?" And Rory says, "Yes, I did. I fly out tomorrow." And Sonny's like,
Sonny,
"Glad to
why
hear
did
it."
you start the conversation like that?
Sonny is an asshole. He just is.
Like,
I don't like this guy.
No, he has real attitude problem.
Mm-hmm. So Sonny tells the camera, "I don't know how to apologize and make this okay." Well, try not insulting him. How about that? Start there. So they're going on a safari, and Rory tells the camera, "This is weird," but they see animals. The animals are cool. We see a plain zebra. I was into that.
Yeah.
And then we see a zebra dick.
I've been to the zoo, but like that, I've not seen something that.
You've been to the zoo, but have you been to the zoo?
No, I haven't been to Magic Mike Zoo.
They're all dying laughing, and then we see wildebeest, and Vanja thinks
the dick really brought them together.
The dick brought them together, and he was swinging that dick out. He was like, "I'm here." And
He's
it's
like,
happening.
I can sense there's tension amongst these three people. I feel like there's like an X situation.
And I'm being turned on by it.
I am going, this is my summit, my peace accord. So I am going to wave around my penis, and I'm going to make them laugh and bring them together. And then he'll be like, go back home to his little tribe and be like, well, guess what I did? I brought these three people together. I eased the tension of this group.
And then he gets to go around and have sex with all the other zebras.
Exactly.
Just to assert his dominance.
For the zebra.
So they see wildebeest, and Vanja thinks it's a pig, and they laugh at her. And I'm like, I wouldn't have known what that was.
But would you have thought it was a pig?
I would know it was not a pig.
That's
So now she needs to pull off the road and pee behind a bush. This would be me.
Yeah.
This would be me. 100%. My mother always says, when I was a little girl, my mother had to know where every public bathroom in the city was because I had to go all the time, and I still do. So there's some weird, awkward silence while she's gone, and then Sonny says, "Okay, this is weird, and I'm sorry, but once you're gone, everything will be good." And Rory goes, "Don't say anything you're going to regret, dude."
Yeah, because that's not how you start an apology.
Nope. Sonny says, "I have trust issues. I'm sorry for the way I spoke to you." And Rory goes, "Look, just be respectful and we'll be fine." And Sonny goes, "Yeah, I have to work on myself. I have no control."
Yeah.
It's just what you want to hear. Feel real comfortable leaving her with you.
Totally.
Mm-hmm. They get off the tram and they go for a walk. Now, I don't know if you caught this, but the safari guy is like, "Oh, everything's safe here. I don't see any hippos or crocodiles." I'm like, could you look a little harder?
Fully, I totally noticed the same thing. I do not trust this man.
No.
He's like, "No, I don't see anything. I'm sure there's no deadly snakes around that, but it's fine."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, he wasn't sitting out lookout either. He just sort of wandered off.
Yeah. Yeah. He doesn't give a shit if these people live or die. What kind of waivers did they have to sign? Probably none. So Rory tells the camera that, hold on, let me back up. Okay. Rory asks if Vanja has met Sonny's parents, and he says no. And now she says he wants me to cover up my tattoos, and I don't want to do that. That's changing who I am. And Rory's like, no, it's not. And this is a cultural thing. I think you can bend a little bit here. And Rory tells the camera, this is hilarious because now it's his turn to suffer.
And that's difficult in the relationship.
Whoa.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So then Sonny says, well, it's not just the tattoos. She's not Muslim, and I don't think my dad's going to like her.
Yeah.
And we meet Dad next week, and he does not look happy.
No, and he has the exact same eyebrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and a strange little face.
You calling it an eyebrow is like just chef's kiss.
It is. Yeah, I wish that moment had landed better when Rory was sticking up for Sonny.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wish they had just started high-fiving each other or something. And
just throwing
yeah,
out.
She's dumb and annoying. Let's go off. You want to go play pool again without her? Sure.
All right, now we'll go to Bada Bing Joe.
Oh, God.
And Magda. So they wake up and Hades is in bed with them. And Joe lies. And Joe lies. That reminds me of, did you ever see that movie? What is it? Say Anything?
Yes.
Is it Say Anything? Where Lily is okay, I'm going far away for this. She's singing the song about her ex-boyfriend. She's like, Joe lies. Yes. Joe lies when he cries. Joe lies. That's what reminds me of. So Joe lies and says he loved having Hades in bed with him, but we know he didn't.
No.
And then he takes Hades for a walk, and then they're going to go to her hometown, and she's alone, and she says, I hope he proposes to me, and if he does, I will say yes, because we need to get married for me to go to America. So she just wants to go to America, right? We're on the same page here.
I think she likes him. I think there's something very wrong with her, and we all thought he was going to be the red flag in this relationship, but which he still might be.
Yeah, he's not great.
Both things can be true. I think she rushes very fast. I think she gives off boiling a bunny energy to me.
Sort of like Natalie.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, on the walk, Hades jumps in a fountain and he's like, I don't know if I should be letting him do this, but I'm going to. Now, did you notice in this scene, he is wearing his best patented, trademarked by Amy Archer, Garrick Merrifield estrogen blocking sunglasses and his tiny tank. He looks just like Garrick out there.
Garrick. Oh my God.
Do you miss him? Do you miss Garrick?
Garrick gives me the willies like no one else on TV.
He's horrifying. He is the devil incarnate.
He really is.
Yeah.
Can we all save Danielle, please?
Oh God, that show, it needs to come back soon. I need 2 seasons of that a year.
That show is one that it makes me sick to my stomach and I can still watch it. Yeah. Some of the other shows like Plathville, I had to stop watching. I can still watch Seeking Sister Wives. Totally.
Yeah. Well, now they get to her hometown and they're in a grocery store. Joey's trying to speak Polish and, he's just being goofy and her apartment's very cute. He's going to cook. Magda has to go pick up Candy Cat.
Yeah.
I thought was adorable.
Can't show you. Her cat's name is Candy and her dog's name is Hades. Usually it would be the other way around, I feel like. Cats are the ones that are a bit more. Sorry, I'm going to piss off half of your audience.
No. So he's making a sweet bolognese over here. I have to do this.
Why did he need so many potatoes?
Listen, I have to do this imitation this way. Okay, I have to. I'm from a very Italian family. This resonates with me, and I have to do it like, "Hey, I'm walking over here," and you have to look to the side.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is, and then I'm doing almost like the DX wrestling move. Don't ask. So they eat. They're making small talk. She has a bunch of teddy bears, and he wants to know who they're from. And she says some friends, and she's like, "I only have one jacket from ex-boyfriend. One jacket." He asks about Germany.
And his penis.
And his penis.
Because Hades bit it off.
Hades ate it. So he's like, so let's talk about this Germany thing. And you heading over there to marry somebody or to go with the guy. And he's like, is it common for you to move to other countries with people? She goes, I did it one time.
You're going to do it again.
And he goes, how long were you dating? And she's like, 3 months.
Okay.
She's getting pissed.
Come on.
Have you noticed her tattoos and how interesting they are?
Well, this one is Roman numerals.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know what year it is. I have not
I can't.
gone that far. What else does she have?
She has 3 dots down the center of her breasts.
Oh, that's interesting.
Just 3 like dots. I don't know what it is. Like an ellipsis turned on its side.
Maybe they're supposed to be like buttons, like a shirt.
I don't know. I mean, it looks. She's beautiful.
She is,
but
and she has like stars here and a moon or something.
Yeah. I don't know what the dots are. And then I'm like, that would hurt.
Oh yeah.
First of all, it'd take you 20 minutes to dig out and find the center of my breast.
No, totally.
But once you found it, then you would need gigantic machinery to hold them aside,
like cracking the ribs open.
And then you could tattoo it. Yeah. It would hurt. You would close it up and you'd never see no one would ever see it again. That'd be it.
And you got to worry extra hard about boob sweat because it would like rub off the tattoos.
So she says, look, when you're in a long distance relationship, you have to move fast. And Joey's like, well, if you're in a marriage, there's the whole legal aspect. So like, it's not good to move fast. That is a good point.
Yeah.
And she's like, why are you bringing this up now? We're having a romantic dinner. I even bought a ticket to go to the US for a month as we discussed. And she's like, now I kind of don't want to do it. Yeah.
I thought she meant like I
bought a ticket to move there?
Move there. I really thought that's what she meant because she's already wearing a fake wedding ring when she goes out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she probably changed her last name.
Yeah.
So she's like, okay, you don't need to propose then. I'm done. And she walks off. His whole thing is he keeps saying this to her, like, I need to bang you before I make sure that you are bring homeable.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be bangable. That's it. I feel like this storyline, I feel like Brian's storyline is just, and Lauren's storyline is all like just exerting pressure for you to have sex with me.
1000%.
Yep. That's it.
And Joey's like, I made all these potatoes and I still don't get laid.
I don't understand it. I made you this bolognese.
He's never heard of people who don't have sex until marriage. Like that. I don't think and isn't he like Catholic or something?
He's never heard the word no many times in his life.
Mm-hmm.
So now we get Niles and Matilda. Love these two. Matilda was able to get her brother to help with their wedding clothes, but Niles still needs to ask for bride price loan from Mr. Ark. Now, what did you think of Mr. Ark? Amazing.
I want to see more of him. He's like, women lie, women are deceit. A woman cut off my hand.
I think he was in like a big violent knife fight, and that's where he lost his hand. I don't know.
He has a past for sure.
He's lived a life. He's lived a life. Yeah. So he says if Mr.
and he thinks he's actually Niles' father, which is the best part.
He's taking his proxy duties very seriously.
Very serious. He's like really heavy into role play or like improv. And he's like my character arc. He has like a whole history of the night Niles was born. Like
so Niles says if Mr. Ark refuses this loan, we're fucked. Like that's it. And he says on top of this, I have to call my family. This does not go good, as Darcy would say. He calls the family. They're not on speaker. They're not on video. They want nothing to do with this. Nope. And he says, all we hear is his side of the conversation. And it's like this. Yeah, well, I'm getting married. I just want you to know here. Yeah, I do. Father, I do know who this person is. Father, and he keeps going, Father, Father, Father.
Now, I have previously said on our podcast that if someone calls their parents mother and father, they are a serial killer. I don't think that with Niles.
No. I will tell you that my gram used to call her mother, mother.
Okay.
That's old time. She didn't murder anyone.
That's older time. The current younger people.
You know what it is too?
It's like Colin Carini.
Oh yeah.
Who called his father father.
You know what it is too? It's like, and I'm just gonna base this on why my gram called her mother mother. Her mother was not warm and fuzzy and not like they didn't have a close emotional connection. It was mother and
Mhm.
father. I don't
Mhm.
know. It's interesting. So he
Also,
says,
you don't know that she didn't kill anyone.
my gram?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. She easily could have.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then she was switched out with some Roma people at a point in her life. Don't get me
Oh,
started. It's a
God.
whole thing. So Niles says, if I had to design a person for me, Matilda would be it. I'm into her. And then he's going, Father, what makes you think I'm not rational? Father, please talk to her before. Oh, you won't? You won't talk to her? Okay. I can do what to myself? What? Fuck you too. You know, it escalates.
Yeah.
And I may be taking some liberties there.
Yeah.
And then production goes,
I was like, I don't remember. The fuck you do.
Production goes, Niles, are you okay? And he's like, no, I'm pretty fucking far from okay.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa.
He didn't grit his teeth, though. And like bare his teeth.
And he says, after 2 years, she is who she is, and I am who I am. And he's very upset. And he says, they don't even have to mean it. Just say it.
I think it must be hard if your child has like some sort of, he needs a lot of extra help.
Yeah.
And so you're maybe have been used to babying him instead of adulting
It's a
him.
good point. Mm-hmm.
And now suddenly he's going off and getting married and you're like, you don't approve. It would be hard to let go of the reins.
Yeah. And they probably see him as vulnerable and they probably worry
Exactly.
that she's taking advantage of him.
Exactly.
They're not. They just need to wait until the season comes out and then watch it and they'll be fine.
Yeah.
Because she loves him.
And meet her. Have they ever met her on video chat even? Like, that's crazy.
Probably not. He seems like an avoider. So I don't think he's ever dealt with this. So later that night, they show like later that night. And I'm like, oh my God, what else is going to happen? But it's nothing. They're just lying in bed talking about it.
I'm sorry, when Joey and what's her face went to the store and then they got back to the apartment, it was like 8 minutes later.
Yeah,
I was like, what is the point of that?
They did a lot of that this episode.
So we know that she lives 8 minutes from the grocery store? Thanks.
I don't know. It's very strange. So she is talking about, and this, I could see this being a real concern because she's telling him, like, I'm worried about this because I'm not going to have anybody. And if your family hates me, like, that's even worse. So she tells the camera, I know his parents think I'm a scammer.
She could be a scanner as well. He could
be a scanner.
I love him.
But I love him more than anything, she says.
Oh,
it's sweet. Okay, Loren and Faith, your favorite.
Oh God.
Her friend comes by, Jessame, and she's like, how's your boyfriend? And Faith's like, he's fine. And Loren comes in and Jessame reads the room real quick and is like, okay, I'm going to go finish some other rooms. She gets out of there. So now he pulls her aside. They go to talk. And he's like, look, I was not flirting.
He brought her that coconut.
He brought her a coconut and she's munching on it the entire time they're talking.
I wish they had a countdown of how much of his $43 he had left. And every time he would spend money, it would be like cha-ching. And then they would go down by a few dollars. He's rolling in that American money.
Did you ever see it's one of my favorite shows on Netflix, Made?
No.
Oh, it's so good. It's based on a memoir and it's about this woman who, just doesn't, like, she has no money and she's trying to raise this kid. And so she takes a job and it's set in the Pacific Northwest, like in the Seattle area. It's beautiful. And she takes this job as a maid and it's all about her struggle of how she got enough money to put herself through school and she became a writer. It's excellent. And the way it's shot, it's really stylized. And in the first episode, it just has a count of like her paycheck in the corner and like how not far it goes. It's really interesting, but this reminded me of that, like the $46.
Except she's not an arrogant American being like, I have $43 at the market. I'm a baller.
No,
I can
she's
buy
wonderful.
These crock knockoffs.
She is, so the mother is Andie MacDowell. Is that who was in Groundhog Day?
Yeah.
This is her daughter playing the role, I believe.
Gotcha.
Now I have to look it up. Hold on.
I remember when that show came out. I think my mom watched it.
Oh, I loved it. Margaret Qualley. Let me see whose daughter she is. She is, oh yeah, Andie MacDowell and Paul Qualley. She's great. She's great in it. And Andie MacDowell plays a fantastic part in it too. She's good. All right. Anyway, that's an aside. Let me get back to it. So he says, she goes, my best friend saw you. And Loren goes, look, when we left the bar, there were some kids that came up to me and they were talking to me. And this one kid was like, my friend thinks you're cute. Then he creepily touched her.
And he acts like he's such a prince. Like, I gave her a pity face grope. I am such a good guy.
Okay, first of all, this girl was probably not over 16.
No, disgusting.
Yeah.
Also, did that really happen that they said you were cute? Maybe. They seem to really like Americans in that area where she is. But like, ew.
You're right, though. He was acting like he did her a favor.
He goes, I mean, if I thought someone was cute and put myself out there, I wouldn't want to be shut down completely. So, I didn't want to embarrass her. So I gave her a little face grope. I'm such a nice guy.
I'm such a nice guy.
I signed an autograph for her too.
Ugh.
And I PayPal'd her some money because she's probably poor and I'm a big American.
I PayPal'd her $3.
Yeah.
Because that's all I had left.
Rocks.
So then he says, and I told her I'm here with my beautiful girlfriend. And then she says, look, we have trust issues. And if you'll fuck around in the US, you'll do it here. You're telling my friends you have 7 girlfriends, you have gonorrhea. Like, you're not off to a good start here.
And fucking around in front of her and her friends.
Yeah. And he says, I'm already on thin ice. And I'm like, just this gaslighting is, ugh. I'm here. I'm on thin ice with you. Why would I do this in front of your friends? Why would I risk this? And he's like, he tells the camera, I was turning a girl down. So despite me sleeping with other people in the past, I'm super committed to Faith.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He's so condescending.
I hate him.
I hate him.
The thing about him that irks me, and there are few people like this on these shows, he doesn't take anything seriously.
No, he's always smiling and laughing.
He's always smirking. And like, he doesn't take her feelings seriously. None of it. And if he does act like he's like trying to apologize to her, upset that she's upset, it's all performative.
Yeah.
I hate him.
And some people online were like, maybe he's neurodivergent and that's why his reactions seem like different.
No, he's just an asshole.
Like, I think he's just a monster.
Mm-hmm. So he asks if she can get over this, and she, there's a long Matt Sharp pause, and then she goes, yes, just don't do it again. And he says, well, hopefully next time I'll have a ring on it, and I'll be able to say, hey, this hot piece of ass is taken.
This American guy who could be a neurosurgeon here because I'm an American, because he thinks he can have any job there.
Yeah, he does.
I'm married. Look at this ring, ladies. Back off.
Ugh. Ingrid, no Brian.
Wait,
first.
did you? I have to ask you an important question. When he goes, I'm getting emotional, and she's like, "Oh, don't get emotional."
Oh, yeah.
Did you see any tears?
No.
Yeah,
No.
not. And I'm sort of an expert on fake tears because of Dateline and fake tears and interrogation.
Same. Robin Brown.
Yeah, 100%. Fake 911 calls after you've just murdered your wife and you're wailing.
Yeah.
Loren had not a single bit of moisture coming from his eyes.
No, not at all.
I'm so happy, Faith.
All he wants to do is have sex with her, whatever that looks like, and be done. That's all he wants. That's all this is.
He wants a citizenship there so he can bang all the lady boys. And
he will terrorize that entire country.
He will. And be the big American in town who barely has to work.
If Timmy said to me, can I marry your mother?
Yeah.
I would be like, and I said to Amanda, I think what's happening here is he's rolling that out, but what he really wants is to like marry one of her friends or her sisters. That's what I think.
Yeah.
He's gross. Hey everyone, stay tuned. Little Miss Recap will be right back after these words. So we get this beautiful shot of Ingrid on a beach. And she says, the thing with Brian is his history really bothers me. And she was hoping after meeting Brian, who I called Brian 2, Electric Boogaloo, that she would find out great things about Brian.
I called him Old Man Brian, and then our Brian, OG Brian, is Creep Brian.
That makes sense. Yeah. Well, she was hoping to find things out about Creep Brian, but no, it just got worse. She goes, I didn't know that he had 17 ex-wives and fiancés. He sold drugs. He's really 52. It's a lot, and I'm not into it.
Mm-mm.
Not to mention the constant pressure to bang him.
Mm-hmm.
So the next day, Brian's in his hotel cooking some eggs, and he told Ingrid, or he said, Ingrid told me we need space. And as far as I'm concerned, we have space because she is not in my bed.
Mm-hmm.
Everything comes back to that. Everything. Always.
It all comes
constantly.
back to the first night where he rubbed his catheter on her naked butt and tried to bang her hours after meeting her.
I will tell you that as much as that scene disgusted me in the time, I had not thought of it from a consent point of view until I heard you talking to Mary Payne about it. And then I was like, oh my God, Kimberly is so right. That crossed so many fucking lines.
Yep.
I didn't think of it through that lens.
She clearly gave you signals. She took a shower with the bathroom door closed. She put on pajamas before she came out. She was not interested. You fully got naked. You asked her to give you a semi so you could put on a catheter, and then you got in bed naked with her and tried to spoon with her.
Yeah. I had not thought of it until I heard you, and I was like, fuck, she's right. So he calls his sister Reese and he says, I'm in Recife now, and this change of scenery has not helped. I thought it would put her in the mood to bang me again, because that's what everything is about.
Yep.
And he's like, she found out about my marriages, and there was a lot of judging. Dude, you threw a lot at her.
This is not her making an excuse to not be with you. These are verifiable red flags. If you asked anyone on the planet, is it a red flag that he lied about being married 4 times and engaged 3 times?
Mm-hmm. That's 7 women he asked to marry him.
I don't care if you're the most perfect man in the world. That is a red flag. I don't know if I could get over. If Joshua Jackson came to me and said, will you marry me? Do you want to be number 8? I would be like, I don't know. And you're my dream man. And you, Brian, you, sir, are no Joshua Jackson.
Did you watch The Affair?
Yes. Well, I watched the first season.
That's the only season.
Yeah. There was
so good. Yeah. I will say this.
I'm even suffering through Dr. Odyssey.
I will say this. So when we first met him, we thought his biggest secret was going to be the circumstances under which he became paralyzed.
Yeah.
I think if that was it, she would be okay with it.
Absolutely.
But like, you lied to her about your age. You got caught in that lie.
And tried to gaslight her and be like, no, you knew. And then tried to go, well, you didn't do the math. It's not my fault that you can't do the math, you idiot.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then third story was, yeah, I lied because I didn't want any old ladies on my page.
Yeah. I didn't want any decrepit 50-year-olds looking at me.
The same age as I am.
Yeah.
On my page.
And then now we find out about the 7 women you asked to marry you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot.
You're a liar. That's the problem.
Yeah.
It's never his fault. It's never his fault. And he uses the wheelchair thing as an excuse.
He weaponizes his disability.
He does. And he's like, this is why she's not into me. It's because I'm in a wheelchair. Even though I'm sure he uses the wheelchair to get women. And like, look how brave I am. I'm in a wheelchair. Look how much I've accomplished. But also I need your help, because maybe she's into that sort of angle, like she wants to mother me. Yes. And then when she's not into you, you don't blame any of your faults. It is because you're in the wheelchair.
And here's the thing. You asked 7 women to marry you. 7 of them said yes. Only half of them carried through with that.
Yep.
And they all left.
Yep. That's a red flag.
Like, I would be like, 7 people got to know you and chose not to be with you.
Yeah.
To me, that is the big. I see this happen all the time. Like, I'm at an age now, I'm 47, where my friends are starting to date, and the dating pool out there is men who've been married before, right? And I'm always like real suspicious when one of my friends meets a guy and they're like, oh, the ex-wife was terrible. She did this, she did that. I'm always like, there's 2 sides to every story.
Right.
Let's wait and see what that other side of the story is. You know what I mean? Especially if like your kids are estranged. It's like, something's up here. And to have it happen 7 times?
7.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you judge her for being judgy.
Right.
Because you're such a gaslighter.
Right.
You're like, I'm really hurt that she's so judgmental. It really hurts my feelings that she's so judgy about my past.
I need somebody who's going to take care of me as I get older. Fuck right off.
He said it was a red flag that she didn't want to be a mother and a nurse to him as he gets older. Maybe don't pick women in their 30s then.
That's what I said. Don't date 30-year-olds because you know what? 30-year-olds aren't thinking about end of life stuff because they don't have to.
Exactly.
Oh, God. So he goes, she wants space. We don't have time for space. And he goes, there's just no, and he does this soft voice in his confessionals. There's just no care, no love, nothing's there. Every
He
time
is
I go,
a prime example of men who try to come off as a nice guy.
yeah.
And even in the first episode, I was like, I don't know. There's something off, but he's trying really hard to sound like that nice guy.
Well, and I love kind of how, and I don't think this was done purposefully, but maybe it was. I love how they held all this back and like we learned it as she learned it.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was like the evolution was organic for us.
Yeah.
And we were just like, what? Another lie? Another
Every
lie?
week I hate him more. Yeah.
Yep.
And always reminds me of this episode of Golden Girls where Blanche dated this guy who was in a wheelchair and she wasn't sure if she could deal with it. And then she's like, I'm going to give you a chance because I am such a great woman and I don't care that you're in a wheelchair. And it turned out he was like a total dog and was dating a bunch of other women. And then she goes, she's like, I thought you were so brave and noble. It never occurred to me you could be a jerk in a wheelchair.
Yeah. No.
Men,
I love the Golden Girls.
Come in every shape and size and form.
I think I've seen every episode of the Golden Girls 5 times at least. Yeah.
Good.
So he tells the camera, poor me. I've been through so much and I put so much into this trip. And I wrote, you have asked 7 women to marry you. How many hearts have you broken, good sir?
You have brought your sex tourism all across Brazil.
Yeah.
Oh, and the stuff that Mary Payne and all the listeners found out, how he took her to Recife, but that's why he has an apartment there because that's where he lived with his ex-wife.
Yeah.
And he's fully stalking her. She said he's like standing outside her building. It was not standing, sorry, sitting outside her building and like being like harassing her and all this stuff.
He's a dog.
He's horrible.
Yeah. So he says, so they're going to meet up and talk. And he says, this is make it or break it. Again, we get a later that day. And she comes, she sits down by him and she says, look, every day it's something new with you. And I'm trying to make it work. And he says, doesn't feel that way. And he says, you don't like me. And she says, if I didn't, I wouldn't be here. And he says, what you say and what you do don't match. And she goes, same. And then he says,
you're the liar.
You're the lying liar who lies. And he says, you accepted this trip and the hotel I paid for. And you are not being real. I feel like you are using me to get your children to the US. And she says, you think my life is going to be better with you in the US? And then she goes, fuck off. And she leaves. And I was like,
good for you. He's treating her like she's a sex worker.
Yep.
And then accuses her of basically being a sex worker.
Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with being a sex worker. Any woman that could put up with Brian deserves to come to the US. They deserve whatever, all the money.
This is the classic Madonna and the whore, right? Like, I want you to fuck me, but don't fuck me too fast because then you're too much of a whore. Like, it's just women can never win.
No,
and
if you do sleep with them, then you're trying to get to the US. And if you don't, then you're holding out for something or you're trying to use me for money.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's so, and the hotel that I paid for.
You're
the one who brought her son presents. She didn't ask you to do that. You are trying to buy her love.
How about when he met her mother?
God,
Mom was like, mm-mm.
That was my favorite.
Mm-mm.
I need more mom's energy coming at him.
Mom saw right through this shit.
Yeah, she's like, I'm not even going to eat at the same table as him.
Yeah. Next time on, Adnan's family is coming for Thanksgiving and Tiger Lily is stunned that Adnan wants her to make the entire meal.
Wait, are you saying women are expected to cook?
I guess.
Wait, are women not treated fairly?
I don't know what's happening. I don't know.
I've never heard of that.
I have a question for you. Are you on board with my theory that Adnan is Sarper's long lost child?
I'm 100%. I would love that so much, and a whole spinoff.
Sarper, as much as I am, and I always go on record, it is the official position of Little Miss Recap that I am not attracted to Sarper in any way. But he's entertaining as fuck, and I want him on my TV all the time.
I love when he spouts poetry.
Me too. Yeah. Yes. So Loren and Faith have a date night, and he gives her a ring, and I want to vomit. Joe says, I've never been serious with anyone I haven't banged. Niles asks Mr. Ark for the money, and Mr. Ark gets, do you watch The Boys?
No.
Oh, starlight eyes. Like just the eyes that burn people. And Brian leaves Brazil. Thank God. Goodbye. Sonny's dad does not like Vanja unless she converts, and she is not fucking converting.
I'll be like, I'll convert if you shave between that eyebrow, sir.
Shave the eyebrow, and I'll think about it. How about that? So that's where we stand.
It's a mess.
Yeah. So thank you. Tell me what you're doing over on Date.
Fun. We have just episodes come out every Wednesday. We do snarky recaps of Dateline episodes.
Mm-hmm.
We talk about fashion police and cell phone pings and how to get away with murder and how not to wind up.
I love you guys. You're
Don't
great.
let your smile light up a room, and all of that. It's very fun.
Love Date with Dateline. It's one of my favorites. Oh, do you want to promote the moment?
Yes, and we have a moment with Mary Payne on the 12th. And tickets are on our website and on her website. And we're covering like a Christmas TV movie that we're hoping is going to be terrible, so we can make fun of it a lot.
Yeah.
And we're exchanging gifts. And we're supposed to have guests, but I have not gotten anyone. And I feel like she's nailed somebody from like 90 Day. I think
she probably did.
She has like a good person from 90 Day that she's going to surprise us with.
Oh, I wonder if it's going to be Kimberly.
That's what I'm thinking. Mm-hmm. Honestly, that's what I'm thinking because she just interviewed her and she knows how much I love her on Pillow Talk.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm thinking.
That day, I will be getting tattoos with my children because that is their 18th birthday.
I love that.
Yeah, so we're all getting a little bow and arrow for Archer.
That's adorable.
So it's me, Timmy, and the girls. We're all getting it.
Oh, I love that.
Just in case we're ever, like murdered somewhere, people can match us up. I should get like a phone number tattooed on my back just in case anybody finds me. Yeah. All right, guys, listen to Kimberly and Katie over at Date with Dateline. Also listen to Kimberly every Monday.
Yes.
With Mary Payne?
No, I think it comes out on Tuesdays. Okay. We record on Mondays.
Yeah. With Mary Payne.
Yes.
And will you come back?
Anytime.
Okay. All right. Have so much fun at Taylor Swift.
Thank you.
And I need a report back on that.
Will do.
Oh, we also need a report back about John Bonet.
Okay. Yes. I have so many tasks ahead of me.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. We'll see you soon. Thank you so much for listening to Little Miss Recap. If you'd like to support the show, the best way you can do that is to join our Twin Flame universe, which is our Patreon, Supercast, and Apple subscription feeds. The links for those are in the show notes. You get ad-free episodes and a ton of bonus content. You can also subscribe to the feed so you don't miss an episode, share the show with a friend, and leave a 5-star review. To contact the show, please email me directly at amy@littlemissrecap.com or join our Facebook group Backdoor Friends. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you next time.